1993 Renault 19. This is the 1.4 petrol model. 26,000 miles from new. We'll start by having a look at the bodywork. If we start on this front driver's corner, it has got a couple of scuff marks on the top edge of the bumper there, which you can see. And it does need some back to black on a lot of the plastic trim. As you can see, it's sort of got that sort of dry light grey look. But like I said, there's a little bit of a scrape going on the top there and onto this piece here. The front wing itself is all nice and tidy. If you look down the side of the car, you can see it's nice and straight all the way down. This arch itself is nice and solid. There's no sign of any corrosion or anything there. Got a good wheel and tyre on the front with a proper Renault hubcap on there. I say 1.4E. Going down on the driver's door. Like I say, the plastics want a bit of black to black on them because they have sort of gone that sort of faded grey. Be quite satisfying to do that, to be fair, because when they're dried out like that, they come back lovely. But the bottom of that door, nice and clean. No sign of any scratches or marks or anything on the driver's door itself. Very small little scratch just there on the driver's passenger door, or rear driver's door, sorry. Coming along the bottom here, all nice and tidy. Again, the rear arch, nice and solid. Another good wheel with the correct hubcap. There is some slight curbing on it. The door handle on the rear, again, like I said, dried out. Good bit of back to black. Please don't use the heat gun trick because it doesn't last very long. Just use some colour restorer, that's what you need. All the way around this door and around the top of the driver's door, nice and clean. The roof itself, nice and straight, no sign of any dings or anything like that. Could do with a good polish. Just from years of being washed with a sponge, I would say, but it would polish up lovely, this car. Going down this rear, driver's rear quarter. A little bit of a chip in the lacquer on the filler cap. You can just see that there. Moving around on the back of the bumper, sits nice and straight, nice and level. That's not sort of off to one side or anything like that. Correct badging and everything on it. I'm believing this is the correct dealers because I've got the number plates there. Sticker on the rear, sticker on the front, but we'll confirm all that in the description. We'll write down what we've got the way in history and all that sort of stuff. Both rear tail lights in this middle section are all nice and straight, no cracks or anything in those. Not faded. Don't know where you would find another one of those. So that's good that that's intact. Spoiler and everything around there. Again, it wants a good clean, but it's no cracks or any damage or anything like that. Same goes for the boot lid, nice and straight, no sign of any dents or anything in there. Onto the passenger side, and again, if we look down this side, nice and straight, no ripples or dents or full of filler or anything like that. Got a very small little scuff here, which you can just see in the paint there. Be very surprised if that doesn't polish out. And then this rear arch, all nice and solid. You can see in there is lovely and tidy as well. There's no sign of any corrosion. Another good wheel and tyre. All four matching hubcaps as well. Have a look at the roof from this side. Like I said, it does want to polish. You can see the sort of swirl marks in it there. All the glass, nice and clean Renault glass. Doesn't look like any of it's been replaced before. No sign of any marks on this rear passenger door. Going along this side, all lovely and clean, lovely and tidy. So it's been well looked after. Rare you see something like this on this sort of miles. It's not like someone's bought a Renault 19 and stashed it away when it was new. This arch nice and clean. Bonnet's lovely and straight. It's got a couple of little stone chips as you'd expect, but very few really, and you've got to get very close to see them. Both corners headlights are really good. No sign of any cracks or damage in there. Like I say, it does have that scuff on this bumper, which we've already shown you. Have a look at the interior. So you've got a sort of maroon outside and then this two-tone interior. So grey outside and it's a sort of green, blue, purple check on the interior. It's quite nice actually. Nice clean door card on this side. Driver's seat shows no sign of wear, which it shouldn't do considering it's on 26,000 miles. Mileage we're on exactly 26,286. There you go. It's even still got, so this is a cover, I thought it had a blanket unit, but you pull that out and there's your Phillips tape deck in there. That's still got the cover on, it's really cool. Clock and everything still works. If you're sad enough to see what time I'm still here doing videos. It's been with us a few weeks now as well. It doesn't go flat. It doesn't seem to drop any fluid. It starts every time. Seems to be a very happy little car. That headlining lovely and tidy. No sign of any sagging, no dodgy stains. There's no funny smells or anything in here. No moisture getting in. It's literally just been pressure washed. There's not a drop of water in here. This rear bench all nice and clean, nice and tidy. Barely used at all by the looks of things. Backs of the seats are good as well. They've not been sort of kicked or abused or anything. Have a look at the boot. You've got a sort of carpet. There's a little bit of a stain just on this bottom corner here if we're going to be quite picky about it. If we have a look under there, pull that grommet out just to have a good look. But nice and clean, nice and tidy. Like I say, the grommet just goes back in there. It's always good to check around those things, check they're not sort of corroded or falling through, but there's no sign of any corrosion at all in there. Really good. Again, on the passenger side rear, much the same as the other side. Door card nice and clean. The backs of the seats are good. And like I say, very little wear at all, or if any, on the rear seats. Manual windows in this one all around. And again, passenger seat. If we're going to be really picky, there's a tiny little snag in that little corner there. About half the size of my little finger. Just once glued back on, or back down and forgotten about really. Other than that, lovely and tidy in there. Pull the bonnet and have a look under there. Have to excuse the dodgy camera away. There we go. So like I say, 1.4 petrol. Inner wings and everything, lovely and tidy. No sign of any corrosion at all. Really, really good. So you can see right down at the chassis and everything there. All good. No sign of any oil leaks or anything at the top, but there's nothing getting dropped on the floor or anything like that while it's been parked up with us. Get started up. Like I say, it's been with us a couple of weeks. Battery doesn't go flat. No silly immobilizers. It fires up on the button. As you can see from the temperature gauge, that's stone cold. A little bit of choke, it gives itself, and then it'll settle down. Happy little car, so there you have it. Renault 19, 1.4 petrol. 26,000 miles. Any inquiries, please get in touch. If you check the description, we'll list what we've got in the way of history. But if there's anything else specific you want to know, you can always come and have a look in person, or give us a ring. We can do a video call, send you more pictures or videos, whatever you need. Thank you.